Good morning, everybody. I am Russ. This is Chris. It is Wednesday.
Blistering Wednesday.
It's about to get cold.
Yep.
It's about to get cold and wet. Cold and wet. That has nothing to do with our first topic. John Jones test positive for traces of cocaine. And if you guys who don't know who John Jones is, he is the UFC light heavyweight champion. And do you strip him of the belt? It's not against the rules yet, now that they're going to... Do you strip him of the belt?
He tested way back months ago.
December the 4th.
Yeah. If he tested positive, they shouldn't have let him fight, or they should have tested him again before the fight. If they didn't, they can't strip him.
As I was listening to Joe Rogan this morning, they're supposed to test you before and after the fight as well. So I don't know what's going to happen here, but he entered drug rehab and said, I'm sorry to my friends, my family, my fans. So it ain't like the first time he did it.
It's not a physical enhancing drug. It's not a PED or whatever.
Yeah, it don't make you stronger and it makes you crazy, but I mean.
It's just a...
I think it's no different than...
Party drug.
Party drug, yeah. But there is no rules that say, whether it be alcohol or whatever, that you can't do this while you're not fighting.
Then, other than that law that the police can get you.
That's the only other law. Well, I'm just saying
they'll put it in place now.
Yeah.
They'll have to. Our sponsors are back out. All that good stuff.
That's where I was going next. When it comes to taking money away from the corporation,
it's all about the sponsors.
There'll be no more of that. Do you do Uber, or do we do Uber here? Do we have people in Waco that do Uber?
A lot.
And for those who don't know what it is, explain what is Uber.
Uber is a taxi service.
Okay.
But it is common folks that drive the taxis. You punch it in on your phone, it comes up, it goes Russell Clay, gold Cadillac, license number, address, on the way to get you, be there in 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes. You see the little map, bam, outside, you go get in. All your information is in that app, so you don't have to pay that person. They take you home.
So how do you get charged? Is it from the location to the house?
Oh, from what I have read, each city's different. Like Dallas is more expensive than here.
Okay.
Just what it is. There's a minimum, and I think the minimum is $10, $3.
Somebody help us out with that one.
Anyway, the people who use it, I'm sure know. And then so many cents a mile after that.
TCU beat Ole Miss 42-3. It was in Atlanta. You remember that? Mm-hmm. Ole Miss fan, student, puts in his address. He is a little bit inebriated because of the game and upset.
They drive him all the way home, I bet.
They don't drive him all the way to Mississippi, but the bill he got was for $908.
Okay.
They went ahead and dropped him off somewhere at a motel or something. But that's what I was asking. Once you punch it in,
I'm sure that's what it goes to. Yeah.
That's how it works, because it was on his Twitter, and he went, look, $908 bill.
And I'm sure they took care of it.
I'm sure they did, too. But I'm thinking that's how it works, is when you punch it in, that way the driver, if you pass out,
the driver already knows.
He already gets paid. You got kids.
We have a taxi service here.
Yeah.
But I think it is a taxi.
Yeah.
I don't think they have more than one car.
Yeah, we got one taxi guy.
And if the person that calls is slurring just in a little bit, they'll go, ooh, we're busy, and not show up because they don't want you throwing up in their car, in the car.
That's not even their car.
Right.
You have $2, $3.
Literally.
No. 3 girls.
I have $3 and 3 girls?
You have 3 girls. I threw out the daughter part. I'm trying to put this in to make sure, would you do this? They're 17, and they're kind of sneaking around with a 19-year-old. Now, your daughter, let's just go with one because that's how the story is. Your daughter does not live with you. Now she has come to live with you.
Okay.
Okay? and you catch the 19-year-old sneaking around. They were sneaking into the apartment. You live in an apartment, by the way. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And as you confronted the 19-year-old and said, "Look, man, you need that my daughter's underage. Get out of here, whatever." The 19-year-old gives you a little lip. You punch him in the mouth.
Okay.
Then you drag him by his dreads into the kitchen, and you cut his dreadlocks off. And then you tell him as he's running out the door that the next time you see him, you will shoot him in the back.
You're in trouble. I'm in trouble.
You are in trouble. You are in trouble for assault. But also, a lot of the buzz was hooray for Dad, protecting his daughter. Now, give me some feedback on having daughters and that happening.
You're the adult. You're the adult first. Cutting his dreadlocks did not want him to see my daughter.
No.
It made him want to see my daughter worse.
Right.
And do things to my daughter that I would not want him to do.
Right.
Is what I'm thinking.
Okay. Okay. Now, let me ask you this. You're an adult dealing with an adult.
19's an adult.
19's an adult. 18's an adult.
Yeah. 19 is adult on paper.
Correct. I'm
19 is not adult in the mind.
Right.
I'm going to stick by that because I was 19 once. And I've had a few 19-year-olds whip through my house. And believe it or not, they're way smarter than me. In their mind.
In their minds. Yeah.
Other than we've been there, done that.
Right.
But you shouldn't even have punched him.
Right. Okay.
Was he in the house?
He was in the house with him, and the guy said he disrespected me in my house when he was trying to tell him to, leave. This ain't right. And so the guy, whack.
That guy was looking for a reason to punch him. Me, you know me, punching him might have happened, but the cutting of the dreadlocks, yeah.
But that fuels the fire to the daughter to resent you, the guy to want to see him more, to sneak around more. That's where you're going, right? That just really just went, you know what? I'm going to show him.
Can I tell y'all this?
Yes.
The sneaking around was me growing up.
Right.
And for those who know me know what I'm talking about. But if you want to see someone, especially if you're old enough that you're going to be on your own from school to after to whatever, you're going to see that person. I don't care.
I agree.
So as a parent, you need to take baby steps in nixing that relationship or keep her busy doing something else or whatever it is. But just going, no, you cannot see him is almost that
or buy
no
a chipper,
means yes.
Or buy a wood chipper. And you just
Didn't think
shove
about
them
that.
into the wood
Didn't
chipper.
think about that. It's a tough situation.
Dear Chris and Russ, actually it's to Dear Abby, but I threw
Okay.
our name in there. Dear Chris and Russ, my sister is seeing a married man. I've already told her my feelings, and it's kind of got us in a little situation. He said the only reason he's staying with his wife is because of his daughter. First red flag is what the sister told the other sister. And now the wife is pregnant.
The wife is pregnant
The
or
wife
the sister?
is pregnant, and so is the sister. Dear Abby and Chris and Russ, how do I save my sister relationship?
How could you ever have somebody pregnant at the same time? That's the first question that I asked myself a long time ago.
That was a tough one. Figured that one out.
But I was not married.
Now, the relationship is between
The sister screwed.
the sister screwed, but she says, I don't care, and I'm telling you, I don't care if he's in and out of our lives. I still love him. How does this...
If you're a side piece, you can't fall in love.
That's true. I want to know how the sister handles the sister? Don't worry about the wife and the husband now, because she's already screwed. How does this sister handle this sister?
This is the sister that's seeing the married man?
No, you're the sister trying to tell me I'm pregnant.
Hey, Russ, or
Russelina.
you should not be doing that, period. I don't approve of it. I'm not going to not like you, but there's my piece. Good luck with it.
You did not even read the column, but you hit it right on the head. Dear Abby said, you have said your piece. You can only be there for her, but the more you try to, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong, that's wrong, she's going to leave. Or you're going to break that relationship.
Just like the other story, going to end up resenting you
Yeah.
and hating you and not want to talk to you, not want to come to you with problems. And that's the problem.
Yeah, and he just said it. For any of you people that are a side piece, do not fall in love.
Yeah.
They're not going to leave their spouse. They're not going to.
If they do, more than likely they're going to leave you.
Ooh, until tomorrow, I am Russ. This is Chris, and we are out of here.